Most of you know me, obviously, but for the new faces, so I'm Kismet, and I'm the partner sales manager for South Florida. And I've been at Comcast 7 years. I was on the direct team for a while. Now I'm proud to say that I've been on indirect for 3.5 years. So it's been a lot of fun to be working with you guys on this side of the fence. So most of you know Comcast and you know our product set. This is going to be very interactive, by the way. Raise your hand, jump out of your seat, stand on the table. I don't care what you do. Ask me a question while I'm talking. I really don't mind the interruptions. But mainly, this presentation, by the way, just gives you kind of an overview of Comcast. For those of you that are new to the channel, I can get this thing emailed to you, and it's kind of the Comcast story. So it really lets you know about our footprint, our product sets. Dan was just mentioning our 4G product. That's something that I want to talk about right away, because on every SMB contract that you're putting out there, you should be presenting to the customer basically 2 contracts, right? Mr. Customer, here is internet and 3 phone lines and basic cable TV. And Mr. Customer, here's another contract, by the way, with internet, phone lines, and basic cable TV, plus our 4G LTE product for backup, which is only $29.95 a month. And Chris and back office, you guys keep me honest with pricing, because since promotions change so often, I just don't know all the prices off the top of my head. But every customer you talk to, you should be talking to about this product, okay? Jesus, how many SMB contracts or customers are you talking to on a daily basis?
10.
Like 10. So how much more would you sell if you were adding $30 worth of revenue to those 10 deals? Well, 10 a day is $300 more, right? And then multiply that to either 4 or 5 days a week. I mean, you're adding a lot of revenue to your deals. So are you guys seeing that in the back office? Are you adding that automatically in there and explaining it to the partners? Yes? Okay. Have you guys been getting ink on those deals that have the 4G LTE product on it? Yes? Maybe?
Sure.
All right. Well, it's revenue producing. Definitely do it and get it out there. Like Dan was saying, every customer should have it as a backup. Yes?
I'm just curious. So I just had a customer who got it installed last week, and at the same time he's out there installing new services, internet phone is also installing the 4G LTE wireless. Why is Comcast charging $99 install charge? The guy's already there installing, double play, triple play, whatever it is, but yet they're getting charged a $99 install on a 3-year renewal.
On a 3-year renewal?
Not a renewal, new customer that is getting new services, also is getting the 4G LTE backup, but is getting charged installation.
So they're always going to have to pay install, right? Unless they're getting a triple play for 36 months. Is that the only way right now that we're waiving install?
So you can do double play on a 36-month and not pay any install. But even if you add the 4G LTE, you're paying $99 on that service.
Okay, I'm following you. No, I don't have an answer for that. And if that's the way they're doing it, yes, they have to pay the $99. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, no.
If they need a separate tech to install that, which I don't understand why, but I can understand if you do 2 roll calls, then maybe, but the same guy's installing new services and
Yeah, you know what? That's a great question, and I don't have the answer to that. I can find out for you why, but like Dan just said, I mean, revenue producing, remember, we're in business to make money like everybody else. So I'm sure that's the answer. All right, any other questions? I hear a lot of buzz in the room. No?
When you install the 4G, are they bringing a special wireless motor to pick up the 4G?
Yes.
The one that said $99
Yes.
is the equipment charge.
Cradle. No, they're going to call it an installation charge because it's a one-time charge. If it's an equipment charge, it would be a monthly recurring charge, and we don't want that.
$10 extra to the $29.95, so it's
quick
Right.
point I would like to make, if you buy a 4G service or 5G, 3G, 4G from another company, you pay a $299 equipment fee upfront.
Well, that's for the,
For $100.
Right.
install.
Cradle point you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, like a Cradle Point or what is the other device?
Which is what it is anyway, by the way. You said Cradle Point, that's what it is. But it is cheaper, like Dan said.
Cradle point's an expensive piece of equipment.
Exactly.
$10 a month.
We charge $10 a month only for the equipment fee.
And this one's unlimited as well, like I was saying, when you go
Yes.
to a different provider, and you have to worry about the usage.
It's not
Correct.
the amount of
Usage, yeah.
usage, and what's the speed on that?
10 by 1.
What?
Ten-
10 by 10 megabits?
It's a 4G connection is going to vary.
Are you using an AT&T network or Verizon?
We're using any network. It could be AT&T, Verizon, depending on where that customer is located and what is up with the strongest signal at that moment. That's what it will fail over to. But great question.
So you're nationwide, wherever Comcast is,
Mm-hmm.
you use any national carrier?
Absolutely. Yes. Yep. Jose, is that a question or? No? No, you're good? Oh, yes, sir.
I got a customer moving like this weekend, and they're in a building in New Jersey where there's no like hardwire in there, so they're using Tower Stream for their 100 meg circuit, but they need a backup. Now, I don't know if Comcast is in that territory, but can you sell in that part of it? It's Bergen, New Jersey. Can you sell a 4G without your triple play on the other side? Because I don't think the cable.
We are going to sell the 4G if they currently have our internet product.
Okay, so you can Optimum or might be Optimum. Yeah, it's Optimum. Yeah, Optimum's up there.
Oh, okay. So it's out of footprint, okay.
Footprint, so you can't do.
So we cannot do it there. No, only within the Comcast footprint. But yeah, good question. Yes.
That connection fail over when the coax system go down, or is it bilateral connection?
So it fails over when the coax goes down. Great question. And you're not allowed to plug anything else into that connection, because that's a question we get a lot also. So the customer is not allowed to use that connection like throughout the day for whatever other purpose, okay? So it's strictly fail over for the coax. Renee, you have a question? No? No? Okay. So anyway, I will try to stay here just because it's easier for the recording, just so you guys know. I always like to walk the room, but you know. So anyway, the Comcast story, whoever wants this presentation and doesn't know a lot about Comcast, put your name on a list. If we can get a list started so that I can get this out to you later, it would be fantastic. I really don't want to go through, all this Comcast stuff, but obviously Comcast Corporation is a huge company. These are some of the brands that we currently own, Comcast Business being one of the larger brands, along with Universal. So we'll just zip through here. I really do want to talk about hyper builds and mega builds. I get a lot of questions and a lot of calls about Miami Beach. Okay, Miami Beach is rolling out, but it's by phases. Okay, I know it's kind of confusing when you guys are out there and you don't know what to tell the customer at that moment. Mr. Customer, it's when is it going to be here? Just say 90 days. If they get it sooner, fantastic, right? If they get it in 30 days, great. But at least you're saying 90 days, and then you can get back to them with a more accurate date. Yes, Miguel?
Just to expand on that, you just told us an account less than 30 days ago, Miami Beach, we went back and forth, we discovered it was hyper-built.
Right.
And we expected 90 days already installed next week, so.
Okay. So great example. And also with that one that Miguel's bringing up, the site survey was being completed at a certain cost, okay? And we just needed to get it fixed, right? We needed to figure it all out so that it would go through the system. But TCG does a phenomenal job in knowing that where the stuff is located. They put in the zip codes, they will know. And if they don't, they will reach out to our back office team in Denver, or here locally to myself or Troy, and we will then get with the local team to find out where are we at in that process in Miami Beach and what phase has it fallen into. Now, what you guys really should be thinking about is selling all of those hotels on Miami Beach. That's really the revenue generating part of this business. If you can sell Ethernet into the hotel as well as free to guest, which is our cable TV option for hotels, you're talking about you're going to be making some great money. Okay, so think about it. And yes, our direct team is out there, but it doesn't matter because our business is relationship based. So if you have customers out there today, just let them know that we're available. And if they're not your customer today, if you walk in there, hey, you may hit it off, right? You may show a portfolio of other services that our direct team is just pigeonholing that customer into our product set. Trust me, I don't mind if you tell me, hey, I only want you to put Ethernet in there. I don't mind. You can use whoever else you want for voice and for TV, if that's what you choose. I think TV would be a bad choice, right, to go with someone else, but you use whoever you want. I mean, we do that quite often. Paul's in the room today, and we'll do a lot of Ethernet, and you run your voice over the top. Whatever VoIP you want to run on it, that's fine. It doesn't matter to us. But we really do want your focus on that whole Miami Beach area. It's cost Comcast a lot of money to overbuild that area. And there's a lot of activity. And why let someone else pick up that revenue if we're here locally and we can pick it up? Now, another thing I want to say is if you need help closing a deal, I'm always available. I will gladly go to an appointment with you at any time to help you close a deal. My sales engineer is in Vero Beach. He will gladly show up to an appointment at any time to help you close a deal. So don't ever hesitate on making that phone call or sending that email and saying, hey, Kismet, can you jump on a conference call? Or can you come out on this date at this time to visit someone? I mean, give me a few options because I do travel quite a bit and I move around a lot, but I will definitely prioritize that and make sure it closes. Okay, any questions on that? No, good? So, talked about Ethernet, SD-WAN, and obviously you guys know that we have an SD-WAN product now. We have an amazing app that you can download to your iPad or iPhone, and you can see what sites are down. I am not the technical person on the team, and since today I'm a one-person team, I have no sales engineer with me. I really, you can ask me some general questions about our SD-WAN product, but it's not my forte yet, but it's available and it's a great product. Okay, and you can sell it anywhere. You can sell it out of footprint. So if you have a 50 multi-location deal, 50 sites, and 20 of those sites fall out of Comcast footprint, that's fine. We can still do SD-WAN to all 50 sites, and the 20 sites that don't have Comcast or are out of footprint, we can just use another provider for the bandwidth. Okay, so keep that in mind. And there's a lot more stuff rolling out with SD-WAN. It's also by phases. So every few months, new things are going to be added, and you're going to see a lot of more cool things coming out of there. Let's see, what do we have up there? Voice services. Any questions on voice services? What we're doing with SIP or Voice Edge? No? So Business Voice Edge, you can actually now do, and Chris and Cree, keep me honest, is it 6, the minimal amount for Voice Edge Select? 6, okay. So small business owners can now have Voice Edge Select with just 6 seats, which is great. We were never able to do that before.
You have pricing sheets for your services, so you know what I'm looking at as far as when it shows the customer?
Yes, TCG can get that out to you, absolutely.
Sorry, what was the difference between Business Voice Edge and Voice Edge Select?
The amount of seats, the minimal amount.
So Business Voice Edge is minimum 6.
Select.
Select, okay, but they're both cloud-based, both,
Yes, they're both exactly the same.
okay.
But Voice Edge Select is our new product, because everyone kept asking us, especially in the SMB space, can you know, we don't qualify, we can't use the product. And now it's available. And by the way, if anybody in the room has sold it before, paperwork is also streamlined now. It's much easier to get through that whole paperwork nightmare on the back end.
On the business phone, are you providing VoIP phones on this, or this is going into an analog transfer to their old system, a business phone service?
The regular business phone service does turn into analog.
Turn to analog, and the other one, the voice edge is
It's a hosted.
hosted, so they have to have VoIP phones, yes or no?
No, it comes with phones. So great question.
Comes with phones.
It comes with phones, yes.
What type of edge?
They get to choose the phones.
What, Polycoms?
Yep.
Mitel, Cisco,
They're,
any?
they're Polycoms.
Any Polycom?
Yes, they're Polycoms what we provide.
Okay.
Good question.
And they're like leased, or you have to buy the phone?
Nope, they're leased. It's part of the pricing structure.
Built in the MRC?
Yes. Yeah, great question also. Anything else on voice? Any other questions? No? I get a lot of questions on voice lately, mobility lines. Yes, ma'am?
Sorry, I really couldn't hear your answer to the Voice Edge Select. What is that?
So Voice Edge Select is it's a spin-off of our Voice Edge, and it's for small business. So the minimum amount of seats is 6.
Okay, but you can deliver that to a phone system? Is that was the conversation?
No, so you get to choose phones. They're Polycoms, what we put out there with that product.
And then the difference with the business Voice Edge, because you said that was hosted, is that a difference?
They're both hosted. They're both hosted.
It's not hosted like the business phone.
Right. Right.
Okay, but they offer the same features?
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Actually, you know what? With the features, I think that Voice Edge Select, the features are slightly different, and we can send you a list of that.
Yeah, I
But-
did watch your presentation, so
Okay.
I'll give you a card. I haven't seen the list, so I'll give you a card.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anything else on voice? No, we're
What
good?
about the PRI SIP trunks? How do you deliver that?
PRI or SIP trunks?
Well, PRI, some legacy systems out there that have a T1 PRI card in their system. How do you convert that over from like the traditional phone company to your?
So the PRI works the same as the traditional phone company. Their card will work the same with ours. We deliver PRIs over Ethernet or coax, either way. Either delivery method. Now, a cool thing about our PRIs is that we give a 50 meg circuit. We dedicate it just for the PRI. So if the customer is ordering a 20 meg circuit, let's say a 20 meg Ethernet circuit, and plus a PRI, they're gonna get a 50 meg for that PRI, and the 20 megs is just for them to use within their business for whatever else they need to use it, surfing the internet, email, or however they break it up. Okay, which is really neat. 50. And it's always been that way. It's just, not a lot of people know that. It's always been a dedicated circuit. If it's over coax, it's the same thing. There's a 50 meg circuit that's dedicated to that PRI. So it's never shared with anything else.
And that's 50 meg coax?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Coax or Ethernet, either way.
No, but you're saying if you got a 20 meg Ethernet.
If you buy a 20 meg Ethernet, you're still going to get a 50 meg for your PRI. Because they just across the board give a 50 meg.
50 meg.
Ethernet. Nope. Ethernet.
So can you use that differential bandwidth?
You cannot.
Good question.
But good question. Barry, I knew you were going to ask that. No, but everyone wants to, but no, they cannot use it. It will be just dedicated for voice, and that's because voice quality is so important to us. But great question.
By the way, just to interject, some of the fiber pricing that I've seen come back has been absolutely insane. I mean, like 50 meg for $600, $50. I mean, it's
Yep.
just super aggressive. So give them the mix and close.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
I have a question. So when I years back I worked at Comcast, and one of the areas when I was on the fiber team was the keys was good for me because fiber in the Keys, and they were
Right.
using AT&T, and AT&T was charging them an arm and a leg because they thought they were the only, provider out there. Is there any markets like that right now, in parts of South Florida where, Comcast did bring Ethernet and, they might be able to, like AT&T is providing like a boatload for,
Right.
they don't know Comcast is in.
Right.
Everything's built out.
Well, we do this quite often, and yes, like Coral Springs, down all the main strips have our Ethernet, and now they're starting to have a lot more coax, so we are overbuilding Coral Springs as well. But that's information that we get, and I share with partners quite often. Yeah, but yeah, great question. And yeah, all the way down to Key West, there's fiber from Comcast. So we get that quite a bit too. All right, TV. Any questions on TV? I know it's pretty simple, but public view versus private view. Anyone have any bars and restaurants? Any verticals that you want to target? No? Bars and restaurants is a great vertical to target. I'm going to tell you right now. We run quite often a promotion called a BR5, and the bars and restaurants get quite a low price, like a $200 or $300 discount if they go with that promotion. And they get the top line package, which is the entertainment and sports package, which is what bars and restaurants want. And then, in the afternoons when it gets cloudy, especially during the summer, and it starts raining, thunderstorms or whatever, the TVs aren't going to go down. Like, Dish or, I don't want to mention other names, but whatever. Sorry, it just came out. But yeah, it's not going to go down. So it's a really good vertical to focus on. And I mean, depending on what county you live, you can go in your own backyard and find a ton of bars and restaurants. And there's a lot of them that don't have Comcast Business today.
Are you getting the NFL, there's some, and I had Comcast when I lived in Boca, and I'm from New York, and Giant games were not to be found. I had to go to a place that had direct TV, unfortunately, watch Giant. Are you getting the whole NFL package yet, or?
Right, that's the NFL ticket, I believe it's what it's called with Dish, or Sunday ticket or something like that. No.
Why not? You got the money to buy it?
I don't know. I'm only a peon. I don't own Comcast, but that's a great question. But yeah, we definitely. I should go back to that slide. We're buying all those other brands, right? Is NFL on there? It might be. I don't know. That's good. That's really good.
You'll get the majority of sports games. You'll get a good amount of sports games, but you won't get all.
Let me go over here real quick. Let me just. Do you guys know that we have an Ethernet spiff right now? Let me get back over there. See if it comes up. So we have an Ethernet spiff right now. Do you guys know about it? Yes? No? Maybe? Okay, it's been running a little while. It's not coming up on the computer, but I have to look at the tiers because I always mess this up because they change it up on us quite a bit. But I believe is half of the MRC up to $1,000, and then from $1,000 to $5,000, you get a 1X, and then if we get this to come up, I'll tell you, and then it's a 2X from 5,000 to 10,000. So it's great for bigger opportunities, but the small ones, it's free money. Whatever you're selling today that's Ethernet will qualify for the spiff. Okay, there it goes. So it's on the bottom. It's on the bottom over there. So 1,000 to 5,000, sorry, and 5,000 to 10 is a 1X.
Oh, so nothing under 1,000?
Nope, nothing under 1,000. But it's worth it for you to concentrate on those bigger deals, and especially multi-site deals. So if you have a 3-site deal and each site is buying $500, that's $1,500 right there. Like Dan was saying, a 50 meg. Just get a 50 meg in there in each site, and then you're already getting some free money. Who doesn't want that?
Well, whose internet usage is going down as well? I mean,
Yeah.
there are many customers that are like, hey, this is too fast. Slow down.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys have a database of customers and right now they're having internet issues, this is the perfect time for you to talk to them about switching over to Comcast Business and especially our Ethernet product set. Perfect time. Remember, it's dedicated, it's SLA'd. I mean, it's just a great product.
One thing I also want to add, and sorry to keep cutting you off, is
Yes.
if you have a customer out there that's got Comcast today, but you're not being paid on it, say it was sold by a direct rep, if you upgrade that coax to fiber, that becomes your account, the fiber portion of it. So just wanted to kind of mention that.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. So I'll repeat it so that, if some of you weren't paying attention, stop looking at your phones. So if today a direct rep sold a customer, one of your customers, right, and you upgrade them from an SMB or a coax internet to Ethernet, that becomes yours. That becomes part of your portfolio and you get paid residual on that. So it's really worth your time to go back and look through that customer base that you currently have and see on what provider you have them, and if you didn't sell them internet, who sold them internet? And talk to them about it. And they're, I'm sorry?
Does that work both ways?
No, they cannot take our customers.
So meaning, if they just happen to upgrade to fiber without contacting the agent would still get.
You're not a very good agent if they upgraded to fiber and they didn't call you. I'm just saying. I'm not being mean. I'm just saying. So, no, they will get paid. They will get paid on the upgrade. Yeah, they will get paid on the upgrade. Good question. Good question. All right. Anything else? Anything else? I'm all ears because I'm almost out of time.
So just kind of to touch on that, but more so with the 4G LTE. So basically, if there is an existing customer that's not our customer, but we, sell them on 4G LTE services,
Right.
we're not eligible to get this, the commission on that.
You're
Is that
not.
gonna stay
That-
way for the foreseeable future?
I don't know. As of right now, that's the way it is. And since it's part of our internet product, that's why it's not a new product line. So that's why. But I mean, you're helping the customer out, and in good faith is something that we should do for the customer. But yeah, we don't get credit. Yes, sir.
What if they have internet right now and they want 4G and it's not our customer? But if you add, let's say, like one telephone line or TV service, do you get that?
You get whatever product line they don't have today. So if they only have internet and you add voice and TV, then you get paid on voice and TV. You're not going to be paid on the 4G because it's part of the internet. Yes, but good question. And remember, you can also upgrade them to Ethernet, or you can add, if they have voice lines today, you can upgrade them to a PRI, to SIP, to Voice Edge. You can upgrade their voice to advanced voice, and you take that over, because that is considered a new product line.